Good morning, everyone!
Hello, it's a brand new day, it's a brand new week. Welcome to the show. We'll get you up to speed with some news that you could use right now.
Rise and shine, beautiful people. I'm Anne Asis-Carilo. It's a Monday, January 20. Let us start the day and start the week right with inspiration, good vibes, and unstoppable energy.
And I'm Monique Tuzon. Your mornings are more fun with us. Join us in the next hour for stories and conversations that matter. Happy Monday, guys. We have a jam-packed show today.
Sobrang daming guest natin ngayon. Wala akong maparkinan kanina.
Oh, wow.
True story yun. I mean, like, I'm excited. There is a lot of guests from the time of Anne.
And yes.
I am so proud to admit that I know these artists. There's going to be a musical show today.
Not you. I hope you're not singing.
Yes, no, I'm not singing. I'm giving this
Because she already sang kanina. My concert na yan every morning. So
Yeah.
give chance give chance naman to others.
Okay, noted,
Kasi
noted.
makapag-discover ako, di ba? I don't
Exactly,
wanna
we need
leave
her on the show. That's
Di
why.
ba nag-radyo ka na matagal? Ba't hindi ka pa rin-discover?
She can't sing
Anyway,
daw sa
Actually,
radio.
it's bawal on radio
see?
to sing.
bakit bawal ba din sa TV?
Hindi. Hindi. I can sing whenever I want. But anyway, yeah, it's a jam-packed show today. We got all these OPM pillars joining us this morning. And they won't just be sitting down for interviews. They will be performing for us today.
Ooh, I'm excited.
So, yes.
I'm gonna learn
It's gonna be
so
a
much
super
about
exciting
OPM
show for you
today.
guys.
Buti lang silang kakanta because kung si Anne, baka umulan pa. Because that's perfect segue because we're gonna check on the weather right now. And dahil hindi kumanta si Anne, we can expect generally fair weather conditions, but there are chances of rains for today. Pag-asa says the northeast monsoon is bringing cloudy skies with light rains in parts of northern and central Luzon. The Amihan is also causing isolated rain showers to the rest of the country. As for Metro Manila and the rest of Luzon, we can look forward to some cloudiness with isolated light rains due to the easterlies or warm winds from the Pacific Ocean. Now, forecasters also say the country remains relatively storm-free in the upcoming days. Sunset is set at 5:49 p.m. Tune into Weather HQ later on 9 a.m. for updates, whatever the weather, only here on BNC, the Bilyonaryo News Channel.
Now we got some bad news for motorists. Might be a good idea to gas up today because you have to be ready for a big-time oil price hike which takes effect tomorrow, Tuesday, January 21st. Industry projections say diesel prices may increase by as much as 2 pesos and 60 centavos per liter. Kerosene prices also seen to go up by as much as 2 pesos and 50 centavos a liter. Per liter rates of gasoline projected to increase by over 1 peso a liter. The Energy Department says this is the effect of a new round of sanctions made by the U.S. and the United Kingdom on Russian oil firms.
Now to some serious business. The National Bureau of Investigation reportedly victimized by a data breach exposing 45 million records online. That's according to a Philippine-based cybersecurity advocacy group, Deep Web Connect. A hacker named Zodiac Killer is reportedly behind the leaking of 3.6 gigabytes worth of sensitive information dating from 2016 to 2014. 2024 rather. It reportedly contains full names, addresses, transaction IDs, and contact details which possibly came from NBI clearance applications or financial transactions. Experts warn leaking sensitive information online could lead to extensive identity theft and fraud. Bilyonaryo News Channel is still trying to reach out to the NBI for confirmation, but a source says NBI Cybercrime Division is already investigating the matter.
In the U.S., thousands of supporters of U.S. President-elect Donald Trump gather in Washington, D.C. for the Make America Great Again victory rally, moments before he is sworn in for a second term later at 1 a.m. Philippine time. This marks Trump's first major speech in Washington since he urged his supporters to march on the Capitol on January 6, 2021 in protest against his defeat to U.S. President Joe Biden.
I'm here because this is the best day ever. I'm excited to see Trump back for my kids struggling, and money's in our pocket, and I'm ready to have this world turned around. And it's been a long 4 years, and I'm ready.
We were debating, actually, we had flights out of Newark to fly down originally, but then when we heard the news that he canceled it, and we have tickets for outside, so inside we don't have tickets for, so we said, you know what, let's go to the rally, let's get as early as possible, let's give it our all, and hopefully get a chance to see him, participate in victory celebration. So we got here about 5 a.m. this morning. Left the hotel around 4:15.
And how's it been?
It's been great. I mean, it's a vibe. But, I mean, earlier this morning, it had to be a few thousand people here already. And the vibe here is phenomenal. It really is. It's a good, positive vibe. No one's complaining about the cold, the lines, the way. It's a nice, it's a good feeling so far.
I got here at 5 in the morning. Yeah, and tomorrow the same. I was going to go out there now because of the freezing cold. I don't care. I've got to do it. I've got to do it now. I can't wait to dance that YMCA dance. I'm practicing. I'm hoping Trump will wave back.
Trump's inauguration was moved inside the congressional complex from the front of the U.S. Capitol due to record-high cold, a setback for Trump and his supporters who wanted to make this day a spectacle. Country leaders from Argentina and Hungary will attend, as well as big tech CEOs Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, and Mark Zuckerberg. Tune in to Bilyonaryo News Channel for more updates on President-elect Donald Trump's inauguration. Catch our special coverage later at 12 midnight, live on Free TV Channel 31, on Signal Channel 24, on Facebook and YouTube. In the meantime, it's been a whirlwind 24 hours for TikTok. The popular social media app is claiming it's back in the U.S. following an initial shutdown sent the internet into a full-blown meltdown. TikTok says it was restoring its service after President-elect Trump said he would revive the app's access in the U.S. when he returns to power. The statement comes after users in the U.S. reported the app itself did not appear to be immediately available. But some say they were able to access its website. TikTok stopped working for its 170 million American users late Saturday before a law that shut it down on national security grounds took effect on Sunday. U.S. officials had warned there was a risk of Americans' data being misused under TikTok's Chinese parent company, ByteDance. So actually, my TikTok stopped because my TikTok I made in the U.S. and I couldn't change my region. So Saturday night here, I guess that was Friday night in the or
you
Friday
could no
morning
longer
in the U.S.
open
It just stopped, and
Yeah.
I got that message that the law in the U.S.
Yes.
banned it. So I had to make another TikTok. So if you
Yeah.
guys got to follow
If
for
you
me,
need to.
it's not a hack. I really made another one here in the Philippines.
To be
Yeah,
fair,
yeah.
you did explain it in the bio.
I did.
But then, we'll see what's going to happen with TikTok in the States because I don't think the saga's done yet because the executive body, which is obviously President-elect Donald Trump, is one of their proponents there. He's
Yes.
still going up against the legislative and the judiciary
Right.
because the Supreme Court still has to
Yep.
make a decision. But the legislative have already passed that the ban should happen. So let's see what's going to happen because that is 170 million
Yeah, that's a
Users.
lot.
Yeah,
a lot of them
yeah.
were freaking out. Like my
I
sister,
know.
one
Yeah.
of them, she texted me this morning, "Oh my God, TikTok's back!"
And I read an article saying that they received a lot of 911 calls.
No way.
Yeah, because a lot of American TikTok users just panicked when they couldn't open their
Oh my
apps anymore. They just freaked out and they called 911. That's why they were saying that.
There was an increase of usage of the phone because Congress, people in Congress actually had a flood of calls from younger people asking them to change their decision with regard
Oh,
to
wow.
the TikTok decision. But it's I don't know. I wasn't affected at all. I was just going through it and watching the
TikTok
people
is-
freaking out
must
online.
be
Yeah, TikTok
Nice.
is safe here. But have you tried opening it again? Because they say it's back.
I forgot my American login, so I have to check because I'm
So
using
it's
my
gone.
Philippine one
It's
now.
gone.
Might
You
as well
barely
just stick
post
to your
anyway.
new one.
I know.
Yeah,
You barely
yeah.
post
Oh, I
anyway.
barely use TikTok anyway. I was just like freaking out. I was like, "Oh my gosh, it's gone!"
But you know what? Speaking of, right now we're gonna see how it develops. We use it all for news, and we also use it for sports. And on that note, in sports, former NBA star DeMarcus Cousins gets ready to represent the country in Dubai for an upcoming tournament this month. DMC was in attendance during the open workout of Strong Group Athletics on Sunday. Now, apart from Cousins, former NBA champion Dwight Howard and former Gilas naturalized star Andre Blatch will provide extra firepower for the Philippine representative. The Dubai International Basketball Tournament will run from January 24 to February 2. Over in tennis, Novak Djokovic's quest for an 11th Australian Open title continues in Melbourne after the Joker defeated Jiri Lehecha over the weekend to arrange a quarterfinals clash against Spanish sensation Carlos Alcaraz. That match is scheduled for Tuesday, January 21st.
Now in entertainment, Anne Curtis, guys, not Anne Asis-Carilo. Anne Curtis gears up for another exciting role years after starring in Eric Mati's action movie Bye Bust in 2018. On Instagram, Anne posted photos from an undisclosed movie set as she posed on a massive vehicle. Anne wrote, "Locked in, prepped as if I was going off to battle, but what actually am I?" Reports of an Eric Mati and Anne Curtis reunion came out last year.
Now, Viva Pit Señor in Cebu City as millions trooped in Mandani Bay for the fluvial procession of the Santo Niño on Sunday for the Sinulog Festival. Hundreds joined the pagoda with devotees bringing their images of the Santo Niño that cruised along Mactan Channel until it made its return to the Basilica Minore del Santo Niño. Local disaster response officials say about 1.4 million devotees took part in the annual feast.
Now, it's nice to see that the reason for Sinulog is back. I remember back then when it turned into a party scene in the mid-2010s. But of course, that's changed again, back to becoming a religious festival. Now, we've cooked up something special for you this Monday as a local showbiz icon. Boots Anson Roa gathers a star-studded lineup of singers for her upcoming birthday fundraising concert this month. Now, she will join us live after the break. It's a beautiful day. We'll be right back. And welcome back. You're still watching It's a Beautiful Day. Boy, oh boy, we have a treat for you. Philippine showbiz icon Boots Anson Roa is celebrating a milestone for a cause. Now, she is staging a fundraising concert for her 80th birthday at the Music Museum in Greenhills, San Juan on January 31st. Now, this is for the benefit of a movie workers group. And she now joins us live in the studio. It's a beautiful day, Miss Boots. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you. I agree with you. It's a beautiful day, Anne and Paolo. It's a beautiful title for our show.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Positive, direct to the point. You know.
Opo.
Thank you.
I mean, it's just fantastic.
Parang with conviction.
Yes, we try to make everyone's days brighter. And of course, you're gonna have a very bright day soon. You're gonna be celebrating your birthday. Kanina pinag-usapan po natin. You're celebrating this milestone almost threefold.
Yes.
Could you tell us more about that?
Well, there's reason to celebrate it threefold because I'm turning 80.
Oh, you don't look 80 po.
Thank
Not
you.
at all, Tita.
Thank you.
Yes.
And not everybody really lives to be 80 and active as I am. So my family and I thought we'd celebrate it with a private celebration with family and friends. My siblings, my children, grandchildren are coming from the States to celebrate. Then with our friends. That's on the 30th itself. On the 31st, last you had indicated, we have a fundraising concert, retro music, with real OPM icons.
Yeah.
And this is at the Music Museum. It's for Mobile Fund.
Yeah.
And in March, hopefully I can launch this bio that I've been working on for a couple of years now. And it's entitled Grateful, which is also the theme of my birthday, the concert, and many other activities included in the celebration.
Right. Tita Boots, I hope you don't mind me calling you Tita Boots.
No problem, please. You can also call me Lola Boots. I have grandchildren and great-grandchildren.
Tita Boots, so we'll talk about your book launch in a bit. Let's focus first on the concert that's happening. This is for the benefit of Mowel Fund.
Mowel
right?
Fund.
Mowel
Yes.
Fund. And this organization is actually composed of, the pillars of the industry reaching out and helping those who are kumbaga, behind the scenes,
Yes,
right? The employees who don't get as much recognition but are really vital in creating movies and television shows, right? Let's talk about this organization.
It's a 50-year-old
Yeah.
foundation established by former President Joseph Estrada.
Yeah.
And like you said, it's really for the welfare of the marginalized members of the industry, including those who work behind the scenes.
Right.
And we have a board, we have our bylaws and our charter, and the benefits derived are twofold. One along the health and welfare and the medical benefit, and then along the film education side,
Yeah.
it's for subsidized film education through the Mowel Fund Film Institute. So
Yeah.
in essence, that's it.
I mean, like, I was a film major growing up, and I always appreciated the Mowel Fund's efforts and, of course, yung direction po nila. Obviously, I haven't had the chance to really work with Mowel Fund or really pay attention to the work to being done. Pero yung impact po nila, alam ko the effect has been far-reaching, especially to my friends in the industry. Pero po, you take a look at the inspiration for this organization because you spent 18 years ata po with Mowel Fund.
Yes, actually more.
Wow, more.
I was there when Mowel Fund started in 75, but
Yeah.
more like a volunteer hosting their
Yes,
shows,
po.
etc. And then after we repatriated, because I worked in the Philippine Embassy in
Apo.
Washington, D.C., and in several other institutions there. When we repatriated in 1993, I was invited to join the board. Eventually, I also became executive director, president, and now now board chairman.
It's incredible po. And of course, there's so many achievements to look at
Yes.
with Mowel Fund as well. Pero I want to focus on your achievements po muna. Because you have siguro an encyclopedia of knowledge, of experiences sa career po ninyo. When you take a look back at your moments, I'm sure you already have, considering the 80th birthday nga po ninyo, what moments or what are siguro yung mga top 3 moments that you look back in your career like, wow, I was a part of this milestone in Philippine entertainment history?
It's probably along that line. So it's my introduction to the industry. My father was a movie actor.
Yes po.
So nasa dugo, sabi nga nila. I started with showbiz by way of television, ended up in movies, and I think the highlight of my stay in the industry is the service, the opportunity to serve that it provided me. And embodied in Mowel Fund in particular.
Of course.
Yes, and other institutions which I've helped with as a volunteer.
I read something that I believe your father po was known as the Robert Taylor of the Philippines. Tama po ba yun?
He was a, real looker. Parang, pwede ako magyabang. Parang si Aga Mulak ng bata.
Wow.
Yung pictures niya parang Aga.
Oh, that's incredible.
You know what, Tita Boots, you are one of the pillars of the entertainment industry. When you look at your filmography, all the movies that you've made, it's a very, very long list, and also appearance on TV shows as well. How have you witnessed the evolution of the Philippine film and TV industry throughout the years?
We have a rather unique industry. We've had 2 official golden ages to speak of, one in the 50s and one in the 70s.
Yeah.
And I dare say na the past 10 years have proven that we are entitled to a 3rd golden age.
Really?
Yes.
If we're talking about quality content,
Yeah.
the technical advancements, what we need to work on really is to develop or redevelop rekindle ties with our film audience so that we can get them back to the movie houses.
Yeah.
The
Right.
pandemic really kind of
Really hurt the cinemas,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. And But with the help of the Metro Manila Film Fest, the annual MMFF Film Fest, slowly we are enlightening our audience about the importance of going to the cinema.
Yeah.
Of course,
Yung quality po.
we have free TV, we have social media.
Even streaming now.
But the impact on the audience of being in the cinema is really something, it's more intense and it goes a longer way.
Tita Boots, I love that. You mentioned you're very entitled siguro for a third golden age. You mentioned the 50s, you mentioned the 70s. And when I think about those eras, I always think about the people who helped lead the charge. Ishmael Bernal, Alino Broca, such great filmmakers. Are there, when you look at this particular generation of young filmmakers, when you look at this generation of even yung mga artista po natin, how confident are you that we're leading into a potential third run of a golden age of Philippine cinema?
I think the distinct advantage of our young filmmakers today is the ones who are very prominent, multi-awarded, they have their call at the box office, is that they not only have the touch, the passion, but they are also formally educated. Many of our practitioners in the past golden ages, I say many because some of them were really educated, were from the school of hard knocks,
Yes.
as we say. Pero itong mga nandito ngayon, talagang aral.
Yeah.
Yes.
Marami sa kanila galing sa Mowell Fund Film Institute.
That's true.
They started there.
Yeah. You actually educated one of my titos actually sa Mobile Fund,
Which,
si Direct Joel Ruiz.
Oh, yes.
Yes, so that's why I'm very familiar with that and the education that you're providing, especially for directors. It's more about the talent and the potential you see in them. So, but when you look at the, we talked a bit about it, yung siguro yung formal education being yung advantage ng grupo na to. But then it's also relatively cheaper to make certain films right now kasi digital na lahat. Dati kailangan may film, yung editing,
totally different process.
napakahirap.
Yeah,
Oo.
yeah.
At one point, film pa yung ginagamit natin pero dindigitize natin. So, I mean, like, things have changed. But then, you've seen it all. You look back at your life, your work with the industry. When
That's
you
more
look,
than 50 years.
More than 50 years. What do you think is the legacy that you have been leaving behind po?
Siguro more than the body of work, no? More than the awards and the accolade. It's the service that we have rendered. I want to thank the Film Development Council of the Philippines because recently they bestowed on me an award for service.
Congratulations po.
Thank you. And that is something that will be longer lasting. Of course, the technicals, the the achievement, the other achievement awards as a performer, they're very valuable. But mas madali kunin yon kesa dun sa service award.
Right. Tita Boots, so come March, we are looking forward to that book launch that you'll be having. But before that, of course, you're celebrating your 80th birthday with that big concert that's happening at the Music Museum.
We're so excited.
Yes.
Groovin' Boots.
I want to thank our line producers, Ana Ilagan and Jackie Aquino. Kasi sila yung nag-isip na, ba't hindi natin ilagay yung pangalan ng Boots? Sabi ko, matanda na ako for that. Hindi. Kasi may grooving series sila.
Groovy si Tita Boots,
Of
diba?
course,
Yes, of course.
100%.
Groovy. So what can the concert goers expect from this special show on the 31st?
A lot of fun, oozing talent from our OPM icons who are performing. We have a live band. It's going to be very well directed by Anna herself. And a lot of passion that is ongoing with the preparation. Talagang buhos na buhos lahat yun, and very personalized.
Right.
Yeah, and of course, no question about the talent of Leah Navarro, Anne Fuentes, Ding Mercado, Pat Castillo. And we are also privileged with the guest appearances of Nanette Inventor and Mitch Valdez.
Wow.
Yeah, so
That is going to be...
it's a really beautiful package. And we promise those who will be watching it that you're going to stand up from your seats and dance.
You're gonna be grooving with Tita
Yes.
Boots. Ayun. Tita Boots, maraming salamat.
Thank
Happy
you.
birthday again. Congratulations on everything you've done. And we cannot wait to hear more about your concert, your book launch, as it happens for the next coming days.
Thank you. Thank you for the
so much,
time
Tita Boots.
to share the info with your viewers.
All right, so thank you again once again for joining us. That is Tita Boots Anson Roa.
Now, Miss Boots Anson Roa has assembled an all-star lineup for her birthday concert. We will be joined by OPM icons Leah Navarro and Rayan Fuentes live after the break. It's a beautiful day. We'll be right back. Don't go away.
It's very early in the year. There's so many other factors we have to look at. But what we want investors to be is ready. So if interest rates fall to a certain level, then dapat ready tayo to go. If earnings go to a certain level, then ready tayo to go. No? So in fact, I think yung 8,000 number na yan is, I believe we're looking at around 5.5% interest rate and around 2.5% and a 2.5% EPS growth. Yung 9,000, that's probably tougher. But, we have our good, better, best scenario. So for 2025, we like domestic demand as a theme. So obviously there are a lot of uncertainties we're facing entering 2025. We're only less than a day into 2025. Marami pang pwedeng mangyari. But we have to remember that the Philippines is still expected to grow.
What's driving growth? Let's talk to the experts. A global group is teaming up with the Philippines to boost infrastructure investments, break down the numbers, and uncover the stories that matter. Now, the country's unemployment rate drops to 3.9% in October. From local developments to global trends and everything in between, Google launches a powerful new chip that can make computers work much faster. We'll connect the dots to give you the insights you need to navigate, adapt, and lead. I'm Mike Yoreta. Join me on Business 360.
At BNC, 12 noon doesn't mean break. We're always ready to give you the latest news. Join Maya Rodriguez, delivering fresh news for you.
Price of diesel will increase by $1.45 per liter. Field of flowers cover the square in front of St. John Church.
Vendors we spoke to here in La Loma say sales are up this year.
News feed at noon, only here on BNC.
Welcome back. You're still watching It's a Beautiful Day. We've got a packed show. This time, we'll be speaking to some icons of original Filipino music. They're coming together for a cause for the upcoming birthday concert of the legendary Boots Anson Roa this month. Joining us live in the studio are Miss Leah Navarro and Mr. Rayan Fuentes. It's a beautiful day, Tita Leah and Tita Rayan. Welcome.
It's a beautiful day, and
yes,
it's wonderful to be here. It's an honor and it's a treat to get up so early in the morning and see smiling faces like yours.
Thank you very much for your time. Kailan po kayo nag-arrive from?
2 days ago.
2 days ago.
Yes, Saturday.
Hindi pa naman hindi na jet lag.
Hopefully, wala pa.
Grabe. And of course, you're all coming back together for the birthday celebration of Tita Boots. And just how important is it for the both of you to come in, to celebrate, to have fun and enjoy, and really pay tribute to Tita Boots?
Yeah, it's for a good cause, diba? Especially for the marginalized people of the industry.
Yeah.
My heart goes out to people like that.
Yeah.
We have to help them out because it's really the movie industry, even the music industry, pagka medyo wala ka na, pag nalalaos na, parang nalilimutan ka na ng tao, parang ang hirap din eh.
Yeah.
So somebody has to take care of you sometimes.
It's also a chance for singers and entertainers of our generation to perform, to get together, to do things for others.
Right.
Giving of oneself is very important. I think in these days of I, me, myself, it's always good to look out to you, others, and everyone.
Right,
yeah,
right.
and for me, it's kind of special because I knew Tita Boots when before I was 3 years old.
Wow.
Wow.
We go back a long way. Our families go back a long way.
Yeah, we were going to ask you that nga, Tita Leah, like, can you share your personal connections? And also to Tita Rayan, your personal connections to Miss Boots and your thoughts on her contribution to the industry.
Also, were you also 3 years old?
As a matter of fact, I don't know if I'm correct. This is the first time I met Tita Boots.
Wow.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's
Really?
the first time, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Sorry,
I
go
can
ahead.
say that whether you just met her now or for me knowing her since I was a little girl, she's never changed. She's still a beautiful person inside and out, excellent actress,
Yes.
wonderfully talented, and she's a lot of fun. She looks sort of, some people think that when you're acting, right, that this is really you.
Right.
But Tita Boots has always had this very sincere part of her and wanting to help. That's inherent in her. And so we're very happy to be helping her as well.
Yeah. I also want to pay tribute to the fact that she does not look 80 at all.
Right.
all,
Grabe, no?
yeah, not
You
one
should
bit.
hope, right?
Yeah.
And we should hope.
Yeah, we should
Because
hope.
it's like,
When we get there.
oh,
Tita Leah, you've always been known for your advocacy through music. How does this, for your participating in this fundraising event, align with your personal mission as an artist?
absolutely aligned because I, as an advocate for good governance, democracy, and accountability, this is how I feel that from my side of the fence is a way to help and to bring recognizance and awareness
Yeah.
to the plight of so many people here, and it's like a widening circle because each of the people that Mowell Fund helps, right, helps their families and their families' families.
Yeah.
Kumbaga, Tita Leah, this is your way of saying I love you.
Yes,
Diba?
many times
Many,
in different
many times,
languages,
in different
but not
languages.
today. Yes.
Of course, I want to talk to Tito Rian as well because, syempre, I had to, aminin ko, I had to do a bit of research.
I told
because
you,
may konting
Tita.
may konting generation gap, all right? But that's okay.
Laki daw namin
That's okay because
understand.
one of the things, I'm so sorry, but one of the things I really enjoyed was knowing and finding out that you are actually one of the original Umagang Kay Ganda. That particular song na hanggang ngayon, it means so much in general, just hearing it over and over
We sang
again.
the demo, me and Tili Moreno, but I don't know if Leah knows this, but the higher ups during the Metropop wanted Leah and Basil.
Sorry, can you raise your mic? Can you raise your
know
mic?
this.
Tita
So-
Rayan, the mic, can you? Yeah,
Oh,
there you go.
they wanted Basil and Leah to interpret it during the festival and record it for the album.
Okay.
News to
But
me.
the
First on a beautiful day.
But the composer of the song, si Boots Monserrat, fought for us. So this is why we interpreted it in the festival and recorded it.
And they
Yeah,
did the best version
Yes.
ever.
It didn't win, but medyo sumikat naman. So,
But people are
medyo
singing
lang.
it until now.
Until now, yeah.
Yeah, until
Yeah.
now.
Standard.
It
Yeah.
is.
So, yeah.
Exactly.
yeah, I owe a lot to that song.
I
Well,
love
I'm glad that you did it
song.
and not
I'm
us.
actually stopping myself from singing it right now, but it's a great song.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay,
But
are you thinking about it? I can hear Paolo's head going.
I know.
yeah, no,
right?
no, it's great kasi sobrang iconic. You've heard it over and over again. You have heard different versions of it, and I can only imagine the pride
It's
that
one
you
of the
feel.
most re-recorded songs
Yes.
in the Philippines.
Grabe.
Maraming versions.
And of course, also looking at yung personal life po ninyo, it's so inspirational. First of all, that song is very inspirational. And the work that you do actually revolves around about inspiring people, very positive.
And
quit,
you've also
I
done
quit show business in 88 to pursue a ministry
Yes.
because God
Right.
called me out of show business. So I stayed in show business only for 7 short years,
Okay.
1981 till 1988 when I left to go into full-time ministry. So,
And you've done a lot of inspirational songs as well. I remember, really, and then people are still singing it until now.
Thank you.
Until now, actually, I remember my mom had cassette tapes of Mr. Rian
Alam mo pa yung
Fuentes.
cassette?
Oh, nalaman ko ba yung cassette? Don't worry. May mga cassette rewinder nga ako dati.
Alam mo yun,
Oh, alam ko yun.
Yeah. So both of you, Tita Leah, Tito Rian, both of you are OPM icons. How do you feel your music has helped in shaping and reflecting the culture that Miss Boots has been a part of throughout her career?
Well, OPM was a term that was coined by Danny Javier, and it means original Filipino music. And I think it has helped cement a particular brand of pop music, right, into our culture. And it has inspired many people into writing and composing. There are different genres now, obviously, especially the young folk now.
Yes.
They have their own styles and they have their... But all of this maybe would never have happened if we didn't have OPM.
Right.
That's true.
That's
Yeah.
true. That's true.
I remember, this is me
Okay.
being very young.
Yes,
this
that's
is me,
fine. That's fine.
relatively speaking, pero until even today, I look back, take a look at Filipino music, and correct me if I'm wrong, kasi we haven't had a Filipino sound like Manila sound back in the 80s and the 70s and maybe a bit towards the start of the 90s. That I think is as iconic as it was in terms of like siguro yung, a group of work that we've had. And you two were a very big part of it. When you take a look at the music industry right now, there's so many great talents, all of them with their
Yes.
own signature sound. What is Filipino sound to you? How has it evolved?
Well, basically, kasi ako, I don't think I'm the best person to talk about this because, to be honest with you, I'm not really OPM because Umagang Kay Ganda is the only OPM song I've ever sang. So, kasi ang genre ko is R&B and funk.
Yeah.
So yun yung, so basically, I'm not like Sina Basil Valdez. I sing the classics.
Yes.
So sila Leah Navarro. So basically, that's why medyo naiilang ako pag sinabing, icon ka ng OPM. So, Umagang Kay Ganda lang yung OPM ko.
Pero grabe naman yung naiwan mong
na yun.
legacy.
Okay. The advent of social media has changed the way people hear music.
Right.
You have Spotify now, Apple Music, all of these gateways and sources, right, for music. So obviously our young people are exposed to different genres,
Yes.
different types.
Yes.
I'm not saying that there is an actual Filipino music sound now.
Yeah.
I think they're trying to find it. And there are so many young, new talents.
Yes.
I don't know why. My question is why they're not all out there yet. Like, and I'm waiting for a standout,
I get you.
musical standout.
I get you.
Right.
I'm not saying it's bad, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm just saying,
Very, kung kasi tayo very Western influence.
Yes.
So, pag sinabi mong original Filipino music, parang, taka muna, parang it
may
sounds...
influences naman.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes.
So, like for example, if you go to India, iba yung music nila eh.
Yeah.
Yes.
Di ba?
There's
Iba
a
yung-
distinct sound.
Talaga yun.
Yeah.
Pero
It's-
if you call, okay, yung tunay, we would have to go south. We would have to go to the percussive
Yes.
sound of
Yun ang hindi
Mindanao.
yun ang hindi natin na-draw.
Yes. Meron din naman mga ilan, but it's not as pervasive within our music and they haven't been adopted or adapted into the sound.
Right.
So let's hope, right?
Yeah.
This is why I love music, because it's constantly
Changing.
changing,
There's
evolving,
evolution, it's evolving.
growing.
Yes.
Well, you know what? On that note, po, the reason why we're all here is because we're gonna celebrate Tita Boots, her 80th birthday, and of course the cause for Mobile Fund. And a lot of it is through music. But what would your personal message be to Tita Boots, po? Since you've known her since 3 years
Yes.
old.
Apart from happy birthday, never stop doing what you're doing because she's the best at it. And we thank her. We thank her for being here for everyone in the entertainment business, especially in the movies, and they need it.
So, Rian?
Well, I could only wish I could reach that age and look good.
Wow.
As good as
Ako
she
rin.
does,
Yeah,
right?
I know.
All of us.
Same.
It's incredible. Now, of course, we got more music and conversation for everyone. In fact, we're going to hear the both of you later on because our OPM icons, of course, also including Ding Mercado and Pat Castillo, will also join us live later on as we go on a break. Ladies and gentlemen, may we now welcome to sa LED po namin,
yes.
Miss Leah Navarro and Sir Rayan Fuentes, where they will be performing Lagi na Lang. All right, here you go.
Lagi na lang ako'y may alinlangan, may pangamba sa iyong pagmamahal. Lagi na lang di ko maunawaan ang pagsintang alay mo.
Di mo alam, tangi kitang pag-ibig, laging ikaw ang laman ng aking isip. At sa gabing may luhang paligid, naghihintay sa iyong awit. Hindi dapat maligaw sa taboy ng pag-ibig, at ang puso'y naglalangit sa tamis ng iyong halik. Puso diwa'y magkasanib sa isa't isa. O aking sinta, hindi dapat maligali sa tagoy ng pag-ibig, at ang puso'y naglalangit sa tamis ng iyong halik. Puso diwa'y magkasanib sa isa't isa. O aking sinta, at kung ika'y malayo sa aking piling, hinahanap.
First, updated, on top of everything, and focused on the things that matter most. This is who you want to be. So scan your digital boxes now and search for Bilyonaryo News Channel. Always on top.
Hello and welcome to Follow the Money. I'm Rain Musnip. Join us as we explore the tools and insights you need to jumpstart your financial journey.
We empower.
Filipino startups can actually compete globally.
We motivate.
Growing retail interest today from a cryptocurrency perspective.
Changes that are vital.
We have high data privacy standards for all our clients.
Follow the Money with Rain Musngi.
Keep it here on BNC, the Bilyonaryo News Channel, always on top.
This is The Scorecard, where you score the latest sports news and in-depth views.
I'm Antonio Rojas.
And I'm Erica Christensen.
Ayala has climbed to world number 136. The young star is proving that persistence and hard work pays off.
Tyson Fury has once again sent shockwaves through the boxing world, announcing his retirement on Monday. Fury's retirement timeline reads like a roller coaster.
The Scorecard,
where sports is our business
and business is our sport, right here
on the Bilyonaryo News Channel.
Welcome back. You're still watching It's a Beautiful Day, and we still got a lot of treats for you because Philippine showbiz icon Boots Anson Roa is getting the best of the best for her birthday fundraising concert on January 31st. Now we are joined by more OPM icons, Pat Castillo and Ding Mercado. It's a beautiful day. Good morning.
It's a beautiful day. I agree.
Oh my goodness.
Good
Referring to
morning.
this particular song now.
I thought we were gonna come out with our own new theme for It's a Beautiful Day.
It can be. It's a wonderful. It's a beautiful day.
Oh, I love it.
Oh, that's incredible.
We had that recorded already.
Yeah.
No.
Because we're on air anyway.
Yes,
but
yes.
ayun. But first off, let's start off with the reason why we're all here. We're all here to celebrate, of course, the 80th birthday of Tita Boots.
Yes.
And of course, the fundraising efforts as well. What made you say yes to joining this party, this celebration? Kasi, grabe, it feels Groovin' Boots. I love the title, and it feels like we're gonna be grooving all night.
It feels. If you look at the poster, we're all wearing boots, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, that is true.
There, literally groovin' boots. Yes.
Well, 80 is a number that is, for us, we're not even sure whether we'll reach that age.
That's right. And to come into a room with so much light, that's the way Tita Boots comes in. Did you notice that?
Yes, it's true.
She brings light.
She brings her own energy,
Yeah,
her
she
own
brings
sunshine.
light.
When she enters the room, it just illuminates.
And she's been like that for as long as I remember her, seeing her in the movies. Talagang pagpasok niya, parang may hilaw.
Oh. Do you remember the first time you saw Tita Boots or first time you met Tita Boots?
There would be moments when I'd be at the height of my career.
Yeah.
I would see her in the audience, and then she'd introduce herself. But then I was a shy girl, so I wouldn't.
Tita Pat, really?
Yeah. Ganon.
It's so unlike you, right?
What? Being shy? Ikaw talaga, ha?
Anyway.
But Tita Pat, Tita Ding, how does it feel, to be celebrating Miss Boots and her legacy in both the arts and public service?
It's amazing because, of course, the reason for this get together is basically to help Mobile Fund and to celebrate her birthday. And of course, she chose the right entertainers to be
Of course.
in that concert, right? The music, the fun, and the combination of our artistry. Although we are OPMs, we have different styles of singing.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's for me. It's an honor because I'm being honored.
Right.
With the presence
The privilege is ours.
Yes, the privilege is ours. But I suppose she also feels privileged because we're there.
Wow.
The feeling is mutual.
The feeling is mutual.
Yes.
Tita Boots is no stranger to me because we are from the same parish.
Yes.
And I'm very active with the ministry in our parish. So I see her. She asked me just earlier that, how many times do you lecture or be a commentator in your parish? Twice a week.
Wow.
And I see her in church every day.
Grabe. That energy that she has. We talked about it a while ago, the light and the light that she has and yung feeling of service for everyone. And she serves everyone in the industry right now.
Exactly.
She's trying to help those yung mga marginalized. And I'm sure you've all had experiences. You've seen how much they need help, especially later on down the line, down their careers. Gaano ka importante yung cause na to, in your opinion?
She is a role model.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Of everyone.
We stand on her shoulders.
Wow. That's
Can't
incredible.
help it. But it's also to continue what Rayan was saying earlier, but it's not only in the movies, it's the whole entertainment industry.
Right.
You included, and even this,
Of course.
you're in broadcasting
Yes.
and stuff like that. Everybody will always need help at one time or another. And in fact, Ding and I and even Leo were doing caroling for a cause
For a
the
cause.
whole December, because there were members of our industry who really in need.
Needed help
Yeah.
with their
So we
medication.
decided we'll do this.
Yeah, I mean, like looking at the causes that you've been performing for. First of all, congratulations, and
Thank you.
that type of work is amazing. But what keeps you motivated to keep performing? Like, because you've been doing it all your lives. I can see and feel the joy. You were just talking about
Yeah.
it, and the smiles on your faces are just so wide.
And you know what, when they perform, it's as if walang dumaang panahon. Parang it sounds as great. And then if you feel mo pa rin yung joy, the energy in each song.
I think the initiative there, or rather the intention there, is to have joy. You can only find joy when you're among people that you respect.
As
A
an
lot.
artist, it's a turn on for us.
Yeah.
The minute we see the light, the minute we have that opportunity to perform, that's it.
Yeah,
And it's ageless.
yeah.
Of course,
It's
yes.
exciting when you know you're going to be performing. I
Yeah.
don't know why.
Yeah,
It's
may
like
konting
that.
rush, may konting adrenaline.
Ay,
That's
nako,
right,
I
that's
will
right.
never ignore it. But when I was young, kunyari pa ako.
Do you have any secrets to, how to stay long in this career?
Ooh.
Self-care, basically.
Discipline.
Skincare.
Some measure of
We
discipline.
teach at John Robert Powers.
Yeah.
So
That opened me up, right?
that opened me up as well.
To give. Yeah.
And it's an opportunity for me when she invited me to be a facilitator for John
What
Robert
does that
Powers.
make me? Haligi?
Well, hindi
We
na-
were just discussing
Yeah.
the word haligi.
Yeah.
That's right. Halige is pillars.
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
And talking about icons, basically, we started the band scene.
Yes.
That's right.
And somehow we elevated the band scene then in the early
Show
70s, show band.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I lived in Hong Kong for 20 years, and the Pinoys will say, "Saka tutugtog." No, but so it elevated to where will you be doing shows?
Yeah.
Not just like a band that will play in a nightclub or what.
Ticking, ticking,
And we introduced production in oral shows. If we do 3 sets in a venue, we change 3 times.
Yeah.
our costumes.
You know, he was with the minstrels.
Yes,
band.
yes.
Yes.
I was with the circus.
And we were rival bands.
Wow. when did the friendship actually begin to?
When we
When
we
we started
got
doing
older.
reunions, when we got older, obvious ba? But when we started, there were always requests for us to just have a show. That would be Eugene, Ding, Louie, Jackie, with me, and
Rayan,
and Rayan, of course. Rayan joined 2 bands.
Yeah.
He started with he had his own band, then went with us circus, and then napahirat ng minstrels bigla.
we were more attractive. So
No, no.
Well, there seems to be a lot of history.
I know.
Grabe.
Very,
The
a
stories are
lot.
so
Yeah.
powerful.
So much details
Yes,
there.
yes.
But at the moment, we're actually running out of time, so we're going to go and talk about si Tita Boots and basically your message to her with all the work that she's doing, and of course with what is to come. You have Groove and Boots happening soon on the 31st at the Music Museum. What can we expect, or rather, what are your messages for Tita Boots?
Tita Boots, you rock. Yeah.
Tita Boots, more power to you. I'm sure you will still be doing this even after 80.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness! Even after. Again, once again, we are so lucky. OPM icons at Pat Castillo and Ding Mercado
I know,
in the
what a
house.
day.
So happy that you're here with us.
Such
We
an
really
honor.
appreciate you guys.
But this is a show that I watch, so I like it being here.
Oh, thank you, Tita Pat.
Really,
Yes.
really. Yeah.
See,
Na-pressure
she's
ako
going
bigla.
to make a theme na talaga for
Na-pressure
our
ako
show.
bigla.
Yeah. The official, it's a beautiful day.
It's a beautiful day.
Is
Wow,
that
I
so?
love it. Thank you, Tita Pat.
All right. So unfortunately, we do have to cut this short because that is it for us this Monday, January 20. I'm Paolo del Rosario. Thank you very much for joining us. Monique Tuzon is here, a bit under the weather, so we're gonna make sure we say bye-bye for her instead. So bye-bye from Mo, and Anne, take it away.
Yes, I'm Anne Asis-Carilo. Always remember to celebrate each day and spread love and kindness wherever you go.
Actually, wait.
We are going to be...
Papasok ba si Mo? Mo, come back here.
Come! Just say goodbye!
All right, just go and say goodbye. Join us.
Goodbye, everybody. I'm Monique Tuzon. Catch me tonight. I'm saving my voice for the special inauguration at midnight, so catch me there tonight.
All right, now before we go,
we are going to be
serenaded. We'll be serenaded by our two icons here with Let It Be Me by the Everly Brothers. Join us again tomorrow at 7 a.m.
Tito Ding, Tito Pat, onto our LED screens.
All right, take it away, Pop.
Thank you.
I needed to guide you, standing up.
I bless the day I found you. I want to stay around you, and so I beg you, let it be me. Don't take this hand from one if you must cling to someone, and that you'll